We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the open. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from.
Three. Out.
So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
We got two down.
Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bats self, one of the more dangerous.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, I can't imagine that.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Shot on the ground is short. And that's through. A base hit. Hicks is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Andujar has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Royals leave 1. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mad Dog Pruitt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in to try it again. Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone. Shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Mad Dog Pruitt. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D-Row, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
McWilliams.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
From the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Right place. Need you right now. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Fouled away. Pruitt aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jake Dye stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Looking good. No one better up there. Huh, you go.
Here comes the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Cessa earns his 6th winning decision in this one. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Jake Junis gets the ball for the Royals in this one.
Take the base.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have...
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitting .429. And toward the alley in left center.
2-2.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he has a bit.
Settling in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Seared down the first baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep back in the 5th.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt.
Shortstop, Mad Dog Pruitt.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first.
Come on.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
There is rain in the area, but we've been... Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting the outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has
two.
Hard hit ball to second, scooped up, offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Short. Pruitt has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting the lineup.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
The center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, stay hot
Pruitt,
now.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Stay hot, baby. Come on, big guy. Stay hot.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off.
Next for New York, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt.
The shortstop, Mad Dog Pruitt.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this...
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Ready for another chance? Mad Dog Pruitt. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
0-2. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at bat.
Pruitt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Let it fly right here. Here we go.
The next 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Bills wind up. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Gregorius.
The second, this could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The 1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Pruitt over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning to the bottom of the 9th. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Paxton earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Gabriel Moya will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Stay hot, man. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Park is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Take the base.
Into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run
Dog.
from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, here we go, big guy. Come on. Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Montano over at second. Shaw on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royal straight. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Let her in. One side. All right, come on now. One side. One fly.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it. 1 out. Now a line throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Get your pitch.
Jorge Soler.
Wait for your pitch up there.
From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Up next for Minnesota, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Hey, no one down here.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mad Dog Pruitt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in. Touch up for us, baby.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, one time, right now.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Afternoon baseball now. Jake Odorizzi gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Stay up, babe. Here we go.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. Man, with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing it.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Rosario.
Hit on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 3-1. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
Polanco.
The 0-1 pitch. Towards second. Backhanded. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Into the corner and slicing foul. Montano, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Crone over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Park. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Park. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's 2 away now.
Popped up.
Straight up.
Pruitt is there for it. And that ends the inning. 2 runs on. So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball.
Now batting, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Odorizzi earns his Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight the opener of a three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way. Tyler Skaggs gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Fastball almost where it was before he had surgery. Not an overpowering guy. Low to mid-90s fastball. Big overhand curveball. If you're looking for that out pitch, and if he's on, the curveball is the pitch that he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Standing in, John Andrioli. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Andrioli.
Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, his career numbers against this pitcher. He's batting .412. He also has one home run. Now the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Played on the backhand. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond.
Stepping up to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw won't get him. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Standing in now, Lawrence McWilliams. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. At the plate, Jake Dye. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back.
Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Pruitt leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, your pitch.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The next 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Josh Watson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gosselin takes it in. Throw on to board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. Ready now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate. after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. In now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Let's go.
He's set, and the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Dye. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Come on now. One time.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in with the bases loaded, Josh Watson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
All right,
1-0. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Ready with the 2-1. Popped up. Knee high. He barehands it. Hey now. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll see 8, 9, and next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a...
Digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is right there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Justin Bour. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
He's out there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 tonight. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Skaggs earns his 5th winner of the year. Jake Junis permitted 6 earned runs to come. Wednesday night baseball on the.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Short hit hard. Pruitt is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Rickard ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big...
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now for L.A., Kevin Smith, who could really use a nut here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound. Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Halos posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Andrew Heaney.